up YouTube, welcome to another video. Today I'm really excited because I'm upgrading slowly my setup and we're here to review my new microphone, the FIFINE K688 and the low profile boom arm BM88. FIFINE sent me these products, so thank you for that, but they have no control for what I say in my video, so this is my honest review after testing them out in my setup. So let's go. Inside the box of the K688, you're gonna find that the microphone is already mounted on its shock mount, and there is USB-C cable with an USB adapter, which I really like, and a 5A to 3.8 adapter to mount it on your boom arm, and the user's manual. Straight out of the box, I really like the design. It looks clean and minimal. I love that on the shock mount there is no tightening screw, so it's like the microphone has been suspended in the shock mount and everything is handled by these bands, which helps to absorb all the vibrations. It has a matte finish, a compact design, and I think it's really perfect for a minimal desk setup. It is also available in black, but if you're following me on my channel, you know that I love white. So I had to pick the white one. Thank you, FIFINE, for that. Inside the box of the BM88, you're gonna find, of course, the arm itself, the clamp, and some different adapter to mount different type of gears. I really love that there is no visible branding on the arm itself, so there is just one logo on the clamp itself and one on the ball joint part, but I really love how they integrated their branding name into the design without being, you know, too pushy. It keeps really the look slick and it keeps it seller on camera. To assemble it is really quick and easy. The clamp is suitable from desk with thickness from 2 centimeters to 6 centimeters. Mine was 3, but I guess it covers a lot of desk, so I had no issue with that and it's really easy to mount. Packages also include all the adapters you might need, so whatever you use, a different type of microphone or gears like a light setup or even your camera, they got you covered. It has also a built-in cable management that was really quick and easy to use. It snaps really easy into place. Also actually stays there, which I think for the price is kind of like really nice. And you can also, of course, adjust the arm tension because you also include the Allen wrench to adjust the arm as you want it. I really love this kind of low profile arm, especially for that, because you can easily just store it over when you don't use it and it's not gonna be visible. I really loved it. On the mic itself, you get a touch-sensitive mute button, a headphone jack for live monitoring, and 2 dials. One is for the mic gain and one is for the headphone volume. This microphone is a dynamic cardioid microphone and it offers both USB and XLR connection. So I think it's really nice because most people, when they're just starting out, they don't have audio mixer or they don't want to use XLR, and they can just literally just plug in USB-C and just play with it. And yesterday I even used it with my iPad for a call, like it was really just plug and play and it was working, so it was really nice. I really like the option because then if you instead decide to upgrade your setup later on, then you can just, you know, plug in with XLR and get the best quality out of it. I'm currently using it with XLR with my Scarlett 2 i2. I'm gonna show you a little sound test. Hopefully you can hear the difference between XLR and USB-C. What you're hearing now is the USB mode. As I said, really easy plug and play. And as I said, I tested on the iPad and it worked perfectly on the call. The audio was really clear. I really think it does a great job. What you're hearing now is the XLR sounds instead. I think the sound with XLR, it's slightly crisper and definitely pick less background noise. I'm not sure that you guys can hear the difference through the video. I think the difference isn't huge, but it's noticeable, especially if you're recording for YouTube or for podcast. One small note, because I also didn't know because I'm a noob, the XLR connection doesn't provide power to your microphone, so you're not going to be able to use the mute button. That's only possible with USB-C. For me, it's not a big deal because I have the audio mixer, but I tried to test to connect both to be able to use the mute button, and it did work, even though I think I experienced some distortion or background noise due to interference between the two interfaces. But I don't know, maybe it's an option, maybe not. If there is someone that knows more about it, please let me know in the comment. But yeah, just that you be aware of that. Moving on. Now, as I told you before, this is my first microphone for studio, but before this I was using my Hollyland Lark M2 microphone, which is a wireless microphone. Of course, these two microphones serve two different purposes, but I think it's interesting to hear the difference, so let's see. The one you're hearing right now is, of course, the one you hear in the entire video is the K688. I really think it blocks also a lot of background noises and room echo. This is instead how it sounds with the Lark M2 wireless microphone. I think it's of course great for mobility, and I'm still gonna keep using it for vlogs and when I'm further away from the camera, that's why wireless microphone comes really handy. So yeah, K688, he's able to capture a deeper sound, warm and more studio-like. Instead, the Lark M2, it seems like more natural type of sound, more lighter. So yeah, I have to say that this entire setup, it really impressed me. Both the arm and microphone are around 60-65 each. I think it provides an incredible quality for this price range. Overall build really feels solid and polished, and I love the fact that you can just, you know, put it away when you want to film your clear desk without it. The only limitation or downside that I found is that the paint kind of scratch out easily, so, you know, handle it with care and be aware of that. But I really think that for this price range is really an excellent option. It's more than good. So after testing both the microphone and the boom arm, I can definitely say that the combo offers great value. As I said, you can get both for $150 around, and I think it's really crazy considering its quality. The K688 conveys really a clean audio without too much post-processing, and the BM88 really keeps your setup clean. If you're upgrading your audio setup or building a small studio, I think this combo is definitely worth considering. So yeah, we are at the end of the video. I want to thank FIFINE again for sending this over, and as always, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.